A lot of things them don't pass na the radar. A lot of things them don't dey na table. They make them sharp. That's also. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Nami.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. This is Adama. I call from New York. As you all know, today, the public have spoken. We have a new president, AAA. I know for say democracy, this is what I think in Sierra Leone we need. And I hope someday things like this will happen. First of all, the people chose this guy and they realized it was a mistake. So you have in the history of this country, AAA, this Biden got the highest vote of all. So you can just see the excitement. I mean, you know what I talk about? All over the people, all over this country, people are jubilating. So now this is what I want to talk about today, AAA. I am very happy. And I hope the whole world, the third world country, including our own Sierra Leone, is looking. This is what it's all about. This is what we are all fighting for. Democracy, AAA. That's what I got to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Adama.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Yeah, this now Alaji still had a call from Maryland.
Yes, Alaji. You guys 7 minutes.
Everybody right now. Okay, I start with the tower where they give you first as Salon, you know, this is not the first time in history for them we get a tower like that. After all them years we don't pass. Them politicians, if we don't do better than this, governments they don't pass if we don't do better than this. I mean, they can able to make again, then put one to one side, then try for fixed conduct. If they don't broke conduct, let them go build another outstanding hospital. Because conduct, say they go to renovate and the people they die first already. If they say they go renovate and do all that, they will just die pass back. So then they just left eye they go on, so they go build another hospital, another outstanding hospital. Because those are the things that we need. Yes, this building is nice, but we talk about who side people and they benefit from. Who side they benefit? Schools there. Schools there, we get forget state-of-the-art schools there. We say people they land and trade there, not to forget them on a trade center and technical institute. I mean, they get the money for do all that now. So then I want to talk about where they open the tower, where they now call the president. I don't know how important the building is because from you.
I want to hold you under first because you are say the invite way the mayor send is saying that the president the launch him. Unfortunately, the day for the launch we not see the president.
Okay, maybe give them word. Okay, yeah, but that's no problem, So and then I think this building na Koreans and building, correct? The Koreans.
Yes.
Good. I mean, we get them Koreans there. For them, who pay them, they can't do who pay them less because we get the materials there. All we get for do is we bring the car, provided if we not believe, we not trust we own engineering there because we get people we able design things like that. Look like this building first of all now this year near 23rd Street. That we Ghanaman and design. It did so big one so na Wake Up Virginia. It did a big one. I mean, we can able to do that. You understand? I don't know why they not trust we own African people for them big stuff like that. Pass we call other people from overseas. Yes, if we create a job, we call we own people. So we're gonna China. We say okay, nothing. We need this place here in plan. We pay for them. We call the expert. We can hire we own commander. Na yasu the billion here. I mean, we can do that. Now, when this 1 billion don't come number one, so let us start this process here now. Let we at least get some building the way they call say this is Freetown. I mean, Freetown forget a building like the wire. And then I think this is a get parking spot on the spot there, correct? Under the building. They get parking garage there. So that they reduce back for the traffic side for park around the city side. I mean, stuff like this, We need them. We need them, especially the main city where they come from. We need them. They all be let them go so. Let them try for crack that and down. Then put a bill like the wire. They get the money for do that. I mean, if this government before they go and promise say will they do this, will do this. Let them begin do one thing. Let see the framework there. The framework they don't tin up. I mean, for so say this they can do. Then do the framework. They will not say okay, then work here don't begin. But all the more than they say no more say we go for do this, we want to do this. But there is nothing right now where they go on. I mean, then I think people will talk about what we going to talk about. We're very important about. I think the IS to talk about the virus, the coronavirus, where people are up till now they not believe say Salon it did it, you know, it did it. I mean, like I want to get that share network committee. I mean, therefore make certain videos them in regarding for sensitize people about this thing. I mean, we know get a lot of people who are going to talk about radio say corona, but people they watch more of them comedians there when they perform than for listening to radio. So they can able to perform about this coronavirus, how dangerous it is, and put word and show them videos there, how it affect people, how they make, what they make it protect other people for and they stop the spread of this virus. So if me get for talking about Martin, I will stop here a little bit and let give other people a chance. But then building here, government for pay attention to. Let them build building. Markets, let them clear that PZ area. They clear down there. I mean, they clear down there. They can clear there. Because it don't make no sense for put all the building up in the place, the way you go to PZ area, the place chokes so able work safe. We need for clear the city. The city need for clear for low see how beautiful the city is. Thank you very much, Tripoli.
Thank you very much, Alaji.
About this thing.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and inside the call from, please.
It's Mike. I call from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike. You get 7 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I get a couple questions there. One, can just say, you go take generator from McKinney, bring and come Lunge. You say they take them back 2 months from now. Say the generator don't go back here to sir. You know, can just say if you hear me. Generator, he said, if take back, we go kill people and for. I will take and go back home because lights now they lunge, you know. I don't know waiting they go on if I know able to buy fuel or waiting they happen, you know. And I want to talk to Edsa again. Edsa, you know, when I be saying when they save money by the ship here, so when I save money, well, how come the price go up and lights now they in the city, you know? Where did they go on, you know? We want to know where they go on. We'll get for the accident question. Where they go on? Why lights not there? You know, when I don't save money, when I save money from the ship, why lights not there? And the price go up, we just want to know what they here, you know. And the lands minister of lands, you know, you name the come up on Boku case there, but they go people in land there, you know. They do some shady business in our country, you know. President Bio, you pay attention to the minister they are. Minister of Agriculture, where the agriculture they go on, my man? He said 2023 people have forget no food in the country, my man. We need food now, my man. You know? When I left them game, they already play. When I lie too much, you know, too much lie. This administration they lie too much, man. They need for the lie, you know. But come on, you don't miss it in the country, you know. But anti-corruption, we don't know what's there right now. We don't know if you're in the country or you don't come out. You know, we're not the area, we're not this administration, what money they missing, we're not the area anti-corruption. But if you're the past administration, you don't jump, you know. We need for the solve case there. Now this administration and the past administration. And for they do both, not to one side no more. You know, now then we need anti-corruption for do. You know? And I want to emphasize again, this light business, you know, Minister of Energy, they are, you know, bring lights at the place, man. If not the president, you need for the fire them people, and they ain't doing job. You know? They ain't doing job at all. Man, don't go take generator, bring and can lungi lights now there. Pretend now a light problem. Everywhere. They just put them there because now party beginning. They don't get no interest for that country. They one better interest they don't get for that country. You know, they will need for put people who will go better that country. Not because they're the same party. You know, that they will get for left. You know, some people are not wise up, man. When I see what's happening in America, you know. When I wise up in that country, when I begin pick leader, they will go benefit that country. Because when they suffer. When they suffer, bad one. Every time they go. You know, and people in the car, they just they lie powder. The country is small. You know, ask for develop, but it's just now they just continuously they choose the wrong leader. They would expect to get result. You know, now the problem now is alone. No begin open idea. No, what people can do it. If you didn't manifesto say that this you can do, you know, do it. But they hold you accountable. I don't know what they do. You know, that's my own contribution right now.
Thank you very much, Mike. Yes, caller ID live on here. Your name and the call from, please.
Yes, good evening. This is Nancy, the call from US.
Yes, Nancy, you get 7 minutes, ma.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I just want to say bravo to the mayor, Akinsoya. If you listen to me, you really do a good job, and we Sierra Leoneans, we really appreciate you. We see you, we follow you, we watch each and every one of you. You and all the cabinet members, all the ministers, they all we watch, and we see what you una they do, especially you, what they do right now. We see you, and we respect that, and we pray say. The others, the way they part of this government, then go watch and see what it feels like and what it looks like, what it means for what person do in job. This kind of joy, you can see the smile na in face, how happy it feel that very day. They see through and say, they see the fire. She say this woman really can for do in job. Nothing else. Now for can do in job, it can for. And they tell say, you put salon first, not to self-interest. Because when you put your country first, whatever achievements where you able to make during that time, they feel so good. Every time when you go work and say, yes, I was part of this. My name is stamped and this day also. Whether it is in governance or in other again, your name don't always stamp there. And any side where you go, that respect day, go ever for them. Every Sierra Leonean go think about you for the rest of your life. We go talk about you because you're not part of this what we see so today. The only thing no more, we Sierra Leoneans, and while we know say the government na trust, na borrowed money, right? Na loan. The money we then use AAA, the money we then use for do the building, na loan, right? Or na free. Okay, if in a loan, let them not forget for pay them. And also, what you may want for talk about, why is it that every time when we get, like, let's say the way they give you the loan, now then they can't do the job back. That's I don't understand. Let's say we get something where we want for do, and people then bid. The one they way bid for give you the money. Now then back with the employer back, now then they can do the job. Basically, the money that they then and everything they go back to them. So what then they do about this thing? Because if then they give you money, just like the president of Rwanda, he say if una they give me the money, una give me, but una not tell me what they do to me. The money una they trust me. Period. You trust and the money, in go choose what I want for give for like can do the job. So I don't know about that side. If in a so then they work in a salon, they always do they trust the money, trust when the money, now they employ back for can do the job. At the end of the day, now when they pay back all the money, they go back to her. So I don't know about that. All I can say is they beg this government, if then they do any deal, let them do smart deal them. Any deal where una they sign, una sign a deal where be say they pay for himself. So when they in governance again, that person where they can't sit on next, get for what you say, I get for pay debt. Whatever way you left, now they pay for himself. So let me be smart about that also. And then I want to talk about this individualism na salon. It's like Sierra Leone, we get this disease. Throughout the interview, the way me they see where they follow, where they see where they go and interview individual people. Then they ask them the question, then they answer about what they want for themselves. Instead of them look around them, look down my way, then ask what you want for. If they talk to the president, what you want for say to him. He say, me, I just want to help me no more. Me host don't born. I don't do this. I don't do this. I just want to help me no more. So who's kind of help we need? The president's time for go build the house for you? It's sad, yes, we lost your house, but there are so many things we need for be put in place where you will benefit and everybody else around you will benefit instead of just you. And then the other way they ask, I say, one, let them get the leadership no more for let the president get the presidency, let the president for just few months or year, let's see what he will able for do. And it will do A, B, C, and D. It will bulldoze people them. So the same thing will come in your mentality now for come and can rule the people them back with heavy hand. Anybody, most of the way, then they ask some, then they tell you, say, okay, the president needs for do A, B, C, and D. Let the youth man then get jobs them. And when you look at them, all this kuskas where they happen, all this tension where they happen, then youth man they all way then they go and misbehave now because they not get nothing for do. Believe me, all the ministers there, where they take their money there, can go abroad, go left the money there, where you die, you money fast in there, you thief salon money, you can America or you go England or you go buy a mansion. We don't buy that mansion, then when you job done, you know, they in governance again. You don't able for keep up for pay that taxes because we all know then they pay now. You miss few months, then go sell them, and then you lost the money. Now you people then as alone know they no benefits. You back oh, it no benefits you. Let's say you die back oh, if you can't keep the money now so na them bank, you people then forfeit because they and maybe they're not even aware. Say you get money now. So why una no go come together? Una partner. The money where they pay una alone, if you una partner no more, una do able to make a difference na salon and employ una young people then and make a difference. But instead una they run away with the money there and every Sierra Leonean will go to bed hungry. We cry at night, knowing that in can't go in person in hospital, the hospital not good enough. That money, that funds, that tax where be say, if they told the market, if they go sell, if they still manage for pay that keeper. Now in own tax dandy. If they pay that keeper, if you not pay, then go seize the market every day. If they pay in own tax, they pay your fair share. And then that money, when you reach you, instead of you put inside where it will circulate inside, let the people then get ease. You take them, you gather them, and then you go to abroad, go keep and day. If you say God no they see, una fi say God no they see una no say na cause self in itself. Nobody no need for even open in hand say I dey swear. If they follow una. So me, I just they plead to them, and also I they ask we Sierra Leoneans them. Every government we cast the law begin for watch. Let we stop for dance for them people there, because there is nothing to dance about. You know, get food na your house they go dance. What did they dance for? When I just they feed them them political ego, and that they make them feel say what then they do it right. But if we one of them show up now area, nobody no clap, nobody no show up, all just pass, go about in business, then go begin sit down and think, say, something is not right. We need for do something. What's in the people they need? Maybe then go begin focus on what they're supposed for do. What them go there for. Then go begin realize. And now we Sierra Leoneans then begin for look for team. A solid team. A team filled with patriots. You know, patriotics. So like Akinsoya na one. That man will walk away, we left in job. He left the job because of what then they do. Tawa, Honorable Tawa. Then one day they will begin look them one by one. We watch now one by one. We begin pick them. Let them people then they team up and lead with Sierra Leoneans them, so that change will happen. Because if you not do that, we go take Abuyanda, we take Sorianda, we take we take this and can't put all they can't do the same thing, and when we see them now we back they clap there, even when we're hungry. We still clapping. It not make sense to me. So me and I don't know how to say today.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, you're live on air.
Yeah, I'm PSG from Paris. PSG from Paris.
You got 7 minutes, PSG. What's in your contribution?
Well, first of all, right now, I'm glad the first I never scripture at all. You know, so we don't win. I look at the Paris. Now, tomorrow, we celebrate my Paris, so they make a match pass by God in power. So now, I guess on side of the history, but side first at the beginning, I said message to you, read them. But at the beginning, by the Minister of Education, this is very serious. The Minister of Education, the problem now, doctor don't talk about the education, say quality education, are true. But it's like this man want politics, this quality education. Now they prepare how they see the exam. I don't make a survey in Abo, Kenima, Freetown, Lungi. I don't make survey there. They say now the man say the beginning of the student pass and get about 74%. This percent fine, a high. Okay, now you don't get to the machine and go for scan, and you do want them for them because you see the exam, then check everything, position for spine, for care, go leakage, all that stuff, and then do them. They satisfy themselves. Okay, me I feel say what they don't do, if you don't do for them satisfied. Now, if the beginning don't get that thing, then a good name for the country. Then now they say don't hold result back, then they go over and back for check and back, blah blah this and that. But it's like people in the South Africa country, who all know how the people in the South Africa country for letting reason begin and pay fees. You know, the funny thing. If you don't pass, maybe then give them results, maybe then carry on. If you are college, then go there. But if you now talk back, so and go begin to scrutinize the results, that one project begin there, so that then go, next year, they will get back, go apply, then get money. And one time they tell you, Mr. Chipwe, I give you a confirmed source. This education, the schools are corrupt. I tell you. When we talk now, so I say one my brother there. Last year I see case I call name. Come I call like name shame. If you please my me. The because the one that they sit before I will sit there. Now say for let repeat because not getting in credentials. When they go back to school, they say forgive 1 million. That's okay. I don't give forgive 1 million. I say I want to sit. I say me now with me na French man. I want to sit. He said no. So I even try for that again phone number. I not agree because quick I go corruption. Now you say, well, you know, if you give me a number or if you give me a receipt, me they go corruption. Now I say, well, it's not fine. How you go? If you ask for 1 million for each student, probably you don't get to pass Marabio. 1 million for one student, then they forgive for 3 picking back in the school where the government said they do all things in there. Okay, then they don't go out. Then this private to us back. They only make us business. They begin the pass and they fail them deliberately. Because don't know, see when they fail, then they go next year back for go. Somebody go further for like get in subject for like complete. This is not good. This is very bad. Many never sabitia. What are they working on? They pay them for. Then they pay them. If they pay now, they will not talk back some money. Then they make money more than what the government they pay them. So instead of let government for pay them instead. And the corruption one they put here na that school there. They corrupt pass back there in the police. And they talk openly because the police the main force. I don't care. Salon police, salon military, salon commando, all the forces in that country, I work with them. Proper. Yes. Somebody list him when they talk, you know, they ever pick, say, that this particular person. You know, social and I work with them all, as I mean, all. I know the habit. Yes. But the police, they corrupt. They're the number 1 force. The parliament, number 2. Yes. These 3, now the education side, they excuse them. They corrupt proper. So number 1 than so this minister a one time for Hambodi's education. This Senge, Aleka. Another I'm playing. Not for party so we go the children will go eat. Do I begin with the education business? We will alone say one the free education is country. It did try, but this thing will not begin. I don't tell people there for them to do until they are. I may not attempt to not disturb at all. Yeah, so complain. Yeah. Senge, if you listen to me, I know I'm good. I know that they're good. I work for Papa, one of the boss man. I know I'm good to work for Daddy. I know Mama, I know Daddy good. Yes. So do I continue the good job? May they left this corruption business, then try for may left for Ambodi begin education. Would that pass, when they pass, may they go. Now good name for country. Okay, what I said. Number 2, that word we back talk. You been talking about that Mr. AAA. We for style left, we will make a country. One way any government you don't people don't want the government they put money give them let them money to that money Fatima Biogo give them police and about they made that in 150 million. Them we don't waste that money for take and put in the country for develop the country. Then go ask it look when I that money they put on the it go develop there. Then go take and give them the shape and the pocket it. You see, this what only one that country you talk about this corruption. They spend the country people in our country who form within they contribute by the corruption. Because the one way government should then when you go shape they give envelope, they give password, they give this so they put in pocket. They don't know because if they want to take they put on building like roads, like lights, all they take develop the country. When they see country fine now, all the name we foreign like I can't see country fine. In the place. Like we come Paris, you go America, you go England, you see fire road, you see light. Yeah, we go when you go place. You see, but they're in the pocket they want. This is not going on nice. They know that thing back. When you say we talk, I don't know if you still remember. We say more left the country, APC no make except no maker. Now we say we make is true. We self now we make up. In the sense, more left for the cult tribe. This is not Limba, this is not Mende, this is not Tim, this is not Kuranko. No left handy. Now Sierra. Let me be now so what this is program here. I don't someone will be argue to live. Not less so can ask agida as soon as the list is radio on it. We will elect on the road to be top because then the paper then cause where they send them then yeah we listing as well listing 200 better to the better country. Someone begin this now. Someone don't call now. Someone they ask me this trip where I waiting at the man I said no the man sorry them. That's me answer them. We don't argue to me that say that man not to Limba not to local not to Creole national finish. We not left this thing for the categorized people there. The man is doing job. We are doing all the meet up. So the sooner we do them thing that I say, we all Nigerian, Salomon this, for a work, the better for we. But this shape here, this is APC, this is CNG, this is NGC, this is Limba, this is local. It's out. France said, get beaucoup tribesmen. I don't ever know. I ask them. They say get tribesmen. All na French. First, na French, second language na English. Then get the tribesmen, but they never hear it talk. No, never hear it but call the name say for you. Why they go to the class and they ask them? They say, get tribesmen. Yeah. But na French. Now all the under. You don't see. So they develop going for. But we now for divine Africa or Salon. Now this not that man not so. This not so. You know call for. Then the others say why they come back. We eat the moon and me. We not see and talk every day. Are they Benham? If you not left that place, matter be for Pula. They call back Mike talk and Mike, but let go bless him. Matter it needs President Bill needs for actually a man there. We don't know who left father. Boom. Yes, le Pula. We know it for work, le Pula. Because tomorrow if not work, now they get bad name. Now we sabi, now we don't know the government. Now we don't put na power. You see? What person of le Pula left forget about sacred left forget about this person the party, this person now this person I mean me. No. Not to that. Now follow this country fine. We they say that country they go every coast you go Senegal. Yeah. You see? We they say them when they work. We say for let them work. That country is small. 7 million population. Not small size. You see? We're too small. What do people will begin fall saying this and that? Look, and the other thing I might talk about this. Lunge no get light. Then go to Jerusalem and that place for Kauta. I get compared to Lunge. Take it for free. We back to the laugh force. Let go obvious Mike. It's true. Me sister the person wants for limit on a problem. It tell me say no charge. Then go to Jerusalem. People don't lost the left for that Jerusalem encounter. Then I'm 40 now. Then the other forest back, people are paying their money, stay prepaid. This now works. Then the back, I think Mike told us more the back. But before left for the car today, we more no possible, we money pay, nobody don't pay. But now people they pay the money, they let the car. Then this is a cheating, no good. With my donate here, with my anything pay for it, get the deserve them. We pay for something with man, we only see now. You get the benefit of her. But when they go pay, you get the benefit. Now look at this out of light. Then it's too like a make to let them care. But my to let them carry machine go back na makini because of Lunge. You see, and Lunge may get machine. So the 3 machines were very good. Enough them enter go Lunge and they go work at it. And they go work at it, they survey, they watch. You see? Suppose I will tell you. Then Mr. Kanja, Pakanja, he work for Naxa. Me, I know what you do. I be the work for them. Yes. I know what you do for Naxa. What it makes me be left? The contract they give, the amount they make the contract. Now be a very strong man of the VP, the then VP, na in Bobo, na a man. Yes. That man, when they give me job, when I tell him this job, this I want to guarantee you. He said no, make my any tough way. Nice to know. I'm not another person. Meaning like that job I do. I make a part company. But that man, he do good job for that place. They want to do for the country. If you work for Naxa, I know him. Yeah, he do very good for Naxa. In social Naxa, he do a very good job. Why not in the same type the lights, the electricity? But now people short for this light, they don't try for fix it now. They for fix the light. You see, this money they pay per ship. Not to be now waste. Why not okay? Then big planting I go. Then go install another. Put on a filter, put on a bow. Both yourself not too hard. Then put on the big place road. Fix the carry my the hydro day. Una recycle, una welcome. Then get someone they get idea. When they get break for do the thing. We get not forget with money. We get them Mr. Chupu at the for free. Me no people they understand. Sabi them. When they do that work, if they work with money go say with money go, then team them up. Then they work that work. We go once and for all free. But every day this light, a light, the basic necessity light. We like any country, we don't better. And Mr. Chupu, I tell one thing, that country, I could do all kinds of let in above. I send this as to come back. Now above. We get for push storage. We like they able to store food, you able to sell in market, you able to get water, you get ginger, woman they do business. They carry on. But like not the what you for do? You go talk side, they go put inside our school, like not the tell me. I go on principal, so you call and he say, you want to talk to me on WhatsApp, he say, boy, like not there, so you can just imagine. It's shameful. When they fix it light, this country is small. You see, it's small. When they fix it, because the minister of road, I go there inside me, I depend on because I don't get some you see, they pay work, don't give money when I almost 100 billion for make road there. I depend survey force, they pay survey for me. When they give me information, so tell so the hit back himself. But if for Mr. Kanja, if for work, if not work, we pull up for free. Madam Bele cannot look out the pull up. President Bele cannot look at the pull up. The last message I get back, the last message I get for the first lady. If they list me, I know say they per list. If you not list him, anybody list let tell them. Let's talk to a man. If they go set in a room and net on a panel, they talk to them. Behind any successful man, there is a woman. Behind any successful man, there is a woman. They talk to the man. They no listen to posting. They no follow sacred cow. Tomorrow, if they fail to God, then they laugh the all too. Not one person they left no. And beaucoup go shame back. Beaucoup go shame for free. You know, we tell well. So do I let talk to a man, make you not follow. We don't know work like pull. Not to they come, but not come for make party or party or brothership business. Now for lay work, a manifesto we get tradition. I said this I do, we can make it drum. At least make it carry on. You see? The last one back, the last one I go for talk now. The last one before I go. We go for this table. We go for put law day. Any diaspora we go to Salona for go stand for doing it. You know they lie again because they go by name. They go by name other than you. We get some man in another day. We get one in England. We go. We are not good. We get one a man, one a woman from England. We get one in France. Here we go. Them are totally fine. Some people go salary, they go for go see to go. They not go for see again. They don't make protocol. So man right now say we totally fine. Now you see pass again text. You know the people call our WhatsApp. I swear to God, you send message, they reply you. Now text you they send now. Yes, when people they talk to they find this that so they go back. When they go back, they for work. When they see what they're going to begin talk straight, they begin the call. So long old in there. They will support the home base. They made them do the work there. Home base grab. You go to parliament, they do something. But when they nobody come out, they go under with sister. They do nothing. They go bad name. They go bad name. Yeah, we know them. We know. Then they when they cut down, they send them the people. Now text for if for text them. Maybe I got some money now. We have a brother. We have a brother. We beat them now. We don't do Africa. If we in Ghana, we don't beat them now. Talk show one two things and this and that. But now we make a send for send text. So yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and where you call from, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Patrick, you get the platform, sir. 7 minutes.
Well, there's that much to say. We say God thank you for everybody in life this Saturday. When a wonderful day, the message where Master sent to the government is they say this is my year of delivery. This one time is talk to the president, the government of Sierra Leone and say, now it talks to this year and a year of delivery. Now the year they don't so. Now 2 months does left. 1 month and some days. We'll not see any major projects there where in talk, where they don't talk, they don't promise, they don't say it on TV, paper, they don't talk big grammars there, all that. We'll not see nothing. And they say this is the year of delivery. When this year they want to deliver this delivery now, when now 1 month and some days don't left for let this year don't. Still people that they grumble, still they go back to the worst by the country of Sierra Leone. And like the ones, if they get upset now with the year one door, maybe the first time one door they begin do something, then they make mistake. Because Sierra Leone now the people that get wise every day, even the local man, even the man where they are the rural area or the villages that they get wise every day. We don't see and let them learn from Kunaya where they kick out so very soon. Everybody may feel say they go, even myself, I may feel say they go second time. Because you see the Christmas the way they been and where they support them. So maybe if you say they go second, but you don't see, there are people that stop. Say they don't tire with you rubbish way they say, they don't tire with you lie way they say, they don't tire with anything way they do. So now time for let go. So if they know they do the delivery where they return, time reach time, now the same thing, they will tell us, say, but this time, 5 years, when I don't talk boku, when I go build this, when I go do bridge, when I go build hospital, when I go bring boats them for young man them, when I go do this, when I go build university, when not even block for Santa itself. When I don't say the light, when I go message, I don't know go suffer for light, say to the people that they suffer for light in that country. So later, if the album say they will cancel contact, then they made a mistake. If they not begin do what they talk, when at the year of delivery, will not begin see that delivery day. Believe me, coming 2023, they will shock. Some of the other attack men will kill them. You know, because of what they not do. They talk boldly, they even make a whole convention for that. This is the president has spoken. This is the year of delivery. And we, as the minister, we are behind the president to support his delivery. We will make sure they deliver. We will not see nothing. Minister of Land at the dual country of Leone. We don't know that at the current president. Although we not the name, but we not see anything way to go on. Do you have me at the big them? We not hate them. We not say we not support them, but let them begin to deliver the word where they say. We uncle me say because when you talk them, the big talk there, saying this, you know, the great man, oh, the people love me, they love me. Now they don't put for and say, I not so but put talk with one area. We no one lay the talk and the lie give the people of this country. Yeah. Now the same thing. So they therefore deliver the promises there. They're not going to kind of talk to we say it's the year of delivery, the year of delivery. The year now 1 month and some days don't left now. Would I 1 month how many days if I 1 month 22 days, no. 23 or 24 days. You see? So they left for try hard and deliver what they promised for. You know? So no, I'm not going that much for say as long as the people that don't begin to come back. All right.
All right, thank you very much, Patsy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Good evening, sir. Network, this is Abubakar, call from UK.
Yes, Abubakar, yes, 7 minutes, sir.
All right, thank you very much for giving me the platform. The first thing I want to talk on, I tell the mayor of Freetown, plenty thank you for the investment way they all put hands together for what happen in our country, because this is a very good initiative where the former government of the APC put forward to, and now we don't see the benefit of it because this is a very good thing, a good image for the country. At least if you can, the capitalist building, it signifies something very great. So I commend them for that. This is one of the things where they talk about governance, where the governance is, where they try for a rule government. At least if you meet somebody, don't put good, where you come again for make it like continuity, nothing where they carry on, not overcome this banner, not correct. And the other thing I want, this president government, this president, Mara, I want to pay attention on one thing on the party manifesto where it been the Sierra Leone government, the Sierra Leone people, at least You don't come and power, they don't get the power for they rule the government. I hope he will look into him in promises the way he promised the people of Sierra Leone. Because now one of the key things, waiting the people they die for, the basic amenities we need for make sure say basic thing they will get them. When they come, they talk about lights. Now with this is Freetown, they get blacked out. You know, call for no need for get blacked out at that place. You know. We meet the previous government and bring a ship. That ship they everybody been condemned, and when they come, they bring another ship. And often say now the right way that one they forward. If you don't come, you don't condemn. Say this the way this person do, you know, correct. You say no come back by the same thing, and often say a good idea at all. You know, for let any country grow, we pray to God for we avoid conflict. Because conflict in any state, na a problem. Corruption, na a problem. All the areas there, we need for look into them. We need for develop skills for the young people the way they come, create some team for let them be able to do something for themselves. And not say na a problem to young youth the way they come at the country. That's then get the problem. Even if governments have to do something for them now, some of them they just focus on getting this money fast money, and fast money no they pay. If find for let learn something, learn a trade where we say we will use that trading for let empower yourself. So I plead to the government for let look into this area. It's very, very important. Now we create institutions where we will learn something. We will empower themselves. We be say if you don't get job safe at the moment, but if it go learn something and they give them small thing for keep them, then we will get established themselves. If they don't what they do, then the government will hire them back. They will get a job. This is so we don't learn, because I remember back in them days, if you left school, you get some job the way they go do, they get something. In turn, you will find out, say, then telling the people they know how to do like now. Now we find out, say, all the young guys that just in our streets, they cause trouble because of they not get thing way tangible for what they do. So we plead to government, let them look into this area. Let them look into this area. Very, very important. All these are in at home because of them guys, they not get nothing for do. If they get something we really, really attached to, I don't believe say they will go by all them trouble the way they make. Bosses are not going to be inside them, because if you get a job for you, will gap, you go do your job. So now the way forward that one, they want to let the government look into that side of the back. So the other thing where I try for talk again about what will happen now at the government, this area of accountability. I don't feel say if we don't have any government, if they ask you for let you show what we don't do, not a problem. So do our anti-corruption, the ACC boss, let taking time and do exactly what you're supposed to do. Let not look on one side, let look on both sides. Anybody way need for give account on certain areas, yes, let them bring them people there to books, let them do what they're supposed to do, because this is all about nation building. Because if them people there they do something and then go free, you don't take salon couple, you don't use time, you don't do all what you have to do, nobody know only to account. Then the next people are back, then go do the same thing again. So this the area where anti-corruption, pay attention. Let not look one side, let look on anybody will get involved, let bring account to books. Now that's what we need. We don't need one side. You get for look. If this person involved, bring account, let answer a question. If you get for give something, let give something. Then me final talk for tonight. Mr. President, if you don't promise we stay, the money where they collect from this anti-corruption, then previous politicians they will not eat salon couple. That money where they take from them, they say they build the best diagnostic center in Freetown. But since you don't talk that, we don't see that happen. We plead to the president, let remember what he tell the salon people and say yes, he get for build the best diagnostic center in a salon. Oh, we all look forward to do. We look forward to this. We plead to them. If you don't forget, don't forget. And we want to see now them when they already take from them people, they not put on a fund again, say they're gonna consolidate every fund. So they are let see. Let this money, let them begin work with let the people and see what in this money they do. That will give a very, very good thing to the nation. Say, okay, that money where people they are all they take put that now we don't do with this building. So now we don't bring hospital where people they die untimely death in another place. They will not get better hospital. So let not forget. We remind us still what we don't talk today. Look forward to that too. We not forget that money we don't collect from them corrupt politicians. They also now we see say it work. Let the salon people know say yes. Oh, that money we can take now. Yeah, now they do with this year. So I would remind you if you forget. Then coming back to the police, the Inspector General of Police at one point they say salon say the police now one of the most corrupt institution in the country. He made say okay, not to show it be. How everybody they come bash on the police all the time. But not to show. We know they try for cry down with police. Police, now one of the institutions where a BC will look forward to. Independent institution for serve the nation. Then therefore protect life and properties of the citizens of the state. So we know they try for cry them down, but if you hear me I will carry talk. We will not try for crime at all, but the police are really corrupt. Because I get a case with the police, we don't serve over a year. Somebody make allegation and can me place and collect all my properties and dump in at central police. And young police and they use me property them back. Where they're supposed for they investigate what happened. Then they use them. And now they don't do the investigation. Still police they hold on to me property them. So what does that mean? Not a corruption, not corruption. And I want to look into this matter part. We are the big. I big are the big. Because now, Salon, I'm not going to say, okay, if I start to take the police now, who shall me come out? Because look, from the one way they hold me property them, they don't hold them for 1 year, some months now. And a small business are they do where they empower other people them, where they help other people them for where they're not able to live by themselves. And through that small business they help families. But for 1 year, 3 months or so, up till now, police hold on to me property them. It's like they confiscate me property them. They want to pay ransom. So what they talk say police corrupt? I know while you take and say, now lie the people they lie. This is like a case in point. We are referred to this the director of crime services by Maja. Now in charge of this matter. And this matter don't in a every day they send people the way they represent me at the place. It is on a meeting. This is not right. These are the reason this way people they condemn say police in our country then corrupt. Not to say that they talk. We get so many instances that we will give to a reference. Say okay, now this police don't do. So they are if they listen me, they are coming to this case. Now try to resolve this for me, please. Me are the big, now big are the big. Me na born Sierra Leonean and me are the try for empower people them where they not get. Me na young people them. I get a university graduate where they do small business for me. They not get they come on university, they not get work. But still I get a job. And then they live by that. But through this corruption way we talk about, up till now, me property them, what how many thousand pounds sterling, and then at the police they are me the big. And finally, for that coming to conclusion, I say thanks to the mayor of Freetown, and I still they plead to the present government, let them deliver to the nation. Because the reason why the people let me elect them, they say, okay, we need a change. The change is where the people need to let it happen at that country. We need for let the people let them come back to the nation and say, oh yes, today we'll be making a mistake. But now, if I will make these changes, so do have a bio, deliver what he promised to the Sierra people them. Because the time not they don't now. This is not almost 3 years they don't in governance. So we get 1 more year, the next year na political campaign. So one see difference. One you prove the people are wrong, say yes, okay. The people them, what them don't do for elect me, they're right for elect me. This is like the big changes we make now this nation. And we they pray to God for that. For let big changes can the country. for step into corruption, now one of the eating is very nice. But where they do corruption, for fight corruption, if for be on neutral basis, if for fight anybody, you don't get any problem with you fighting corruption. Because the backbone of that country for lay better, we need for minimize corruption. We not say corruption exists everywhere, but we need for minimize them. We really need, and for sure that you therefore come good like how you be don't start, but we don't want to see people the way they come interrupt you during the process. For say, okay, this one, avoid this, go this. No. Ground and let you act and let you deliver to the people of Sierra Leone. You don't come out during the lockdown, you don't see people in the responsible beginning. They thought they are bullying them, go work out, forget water, fetch water, all over Freetown. This is a problem. We are deliver to the nation. So I'm going to take this for tonight. Mr. Tripoli, I thank you very much for giving me the platform, for let me deliver waiting I get for the whole week. Now we don't take this for tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Obaka. Thank you, sir. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and the call from, please.
Oh, Tripoli Namipa, thank you very much for taking me call. This now Omar from Los Angeles. Anyway, my brother Patrick, I get one for pick with you. I'm not Chris. You say we will Chris, we're not Chris. Now, we all log up for dinner one pot. I mean, a strong GOP man, you know. Congratulations to Democrat. When I get a big win, at least we got 5 to 6 seats in the House, and hopefully we will keep the Senate. That's all I got for say. Congratulations to Una. But we put up a good fight. You know, we put up a good fight. That's all I can say. You know, but I mean, a strong GOP man. I believe in Republicans all the way. Anyway, come now to Salon. You know, my brother, in terms of Marabio not going for anything in Salon. All the things that we Marabio don't commission this year, not to money will come out of the government's pocket. From the hospital, APC will already build the hospital. That's how na Kenema, na Apicel or Airtel, na the bill. That school na Putloko, na that lottery company. There, even the clock tower wouldn't the talk about. Na not to money will come out na the cover, na the government cover. Even that Lumley Bridge, or that Lumley Bridge, yes, the Lumley or Godrich Bridge. That bridge have been already in process before Mother Bio take over. So let anybody show me anything where you don't build or what you don't do out of the money where you don't collect or the money you don't beg from other people, rich people or who don't give salon. What you don't do from where you sit down. You know, build up. You don't tell me, but just like what in the last caller say, this diagnostic for don't sit down. I'll give example. Mr. Sakoshidon, I get a similar case like Dr. Isatu. The last Bobo, you know, I almost lost him. He just turned 9 years old a couple of days ago. Maybe we went for dinner hospital, we go in a net, we did the whole net all morning, we sit on there. They can't tie this ultrasound machine at the nursing station. Then the monitor, we sit inside the room, we don't even know. The time we were for born, the time passed. But the umbilical cord we don't wrap na be boy neck. Then the way in pressure, they go down in heart rate, they go down at the front desk, the machine, the monitor machine where they watch it. Go sit down at that room, they now push me, then drag that lady there inside a wheelchair, they was that granny the way be laid up. Before remember, emergency cesarean section. And that not something up. Then they pull me bobo. That rope they tie my neck. If not African, nobody they die. Now the thing and then why I want to talk about. I absolutely glad for the hospital, the mayor office where they built. I don't get any problem. We need them kind of things in it. But why then people are not going to go, if not loan, because of that business is now depend on that big and trust now depend. Why would not be able to go secure now $100, $200, or $300 million and build a 5-star hospital when we people are going to left for die? Right now, my brother-in-law in Leone and my best hospital, the guy didn't get ulcer. Now we go there say he get typhoid. For admitting the people that say 1,300,000. Mr. Sister, if they do business, it in Africa. The man they call it a crime. People are all with it because they don't say in West, in people in America. Now me they all for them. I just today that transfer company they call real. I just don't send 2 million euros. Because the guy don't feel better now. My best police hospital hold and say they need to discharge him until they give the money where they done the medicine the way they get. Now sugar water they go give the man they say IV. They say for flush out the typhoid. I don't even know what in the flush out. Now the problem that they were. In fact, when a patient comes to the hospital, any civilized nation, you know for ask a patient for money until you don't treat and done. But we not get that. We don't go and take money for doing it. Even that longer airport bridge road in the truck, but why they not go open a bid for somebody who will bring light? Because light in return is faster than that Lungi bridge day. Because if everybody needs light, but not to everybody they cross go to Lungi within Africa, but everybody needs light. Because the light is returning faster than the bridge. Even water, they bring company then they are. Even here in Los Angeles, we get different type of water company. We private company. They can bring company where they install nice sober pipe. They go to the small one and they wouldn't get for let people and get good water. One of the big problems right now in Africa on AAA. We get people they die with kidney and liver disease. And the water, most of the water, most of the sickness of it right now, ulcer. What ulcer they come out, they say they eat hungry. They don't really eat, that's not for eat. I know 3 to 4 relatives will die this year. What's the relatives? People in one will die with liver problem this year. How forget how everybody, because what that means everybody is alcoholic, or we get rampant of hepatitis that have come to A, B, C, everything. My uncle, my small brother, just better this year. Same thing, hepatitis. Why they not go concentrate? Let we build a state of the Ghana, the one with them build, the only cost what I understand is $200 million. We can do the same thing. If my investors a brand come, it go that they give more return than the Lungi Bridge. Electricity will give a faster return than the Lungi Bridge. This man don't tell me but everything, every single thing what he tell me but when I mark this one not the way you get for do. It not go for do. Look at man what they do. When somebody talk about something, the chief what's in a Chief Justice Leone for send a warrant for a lawyer, we just give your opinion. Waiting an Attorney General in business. In fact, if I ask them, really that Attorney General, either they fire them or they investigate them. Why info talk say Auditor General not get right or Auditor General not to the time this for audit and then people are going, yeah, we all be the holla. Now the same people that they be the holla. They analyze by Kroma about Ebola. Now it's not to the time this, when at the time now. This man not serious. This man not serious. Matter you're not tomorrow serious. You're not serious. You're not going to do anything for that country. Now we know the one and the one who don't talk bad name, we don't talk all kind of costs from relatives them. Say we talk about Marabio. But I mean, now almost 3 years they can't done so. When? They just now we all been talked they say, oh APC will not be done there for 11 years. But this man at 3 years they can't done so. All them thing they win commission, not to the government in Kofa command. Nothing they win another private company and bill. When now money get for the command na the private Kofa, where they go begin build something, let people as he say, na this matter you can build. Amen. It's wrong, me brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. So we don't say Umar and Mike are supporters them of the same team. Okay. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and where you call from, please.
It's Ezekiel, I call from Oregon.
Yes, Ezekiel, yes, 7 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much. Anyway, what thing I want to talk about now more of for the youth them, because I want to continue for the give some advice to the youth them, some of the things that way you go, give them a foundation for what thing they want to achieve. First, I want to say the reason why the president not go, obviously, SLPP not go open that building is because they don't want to give any credit to the past government. Unfortunately, this now the bad president where people in the set. You know, if somebody don't do you good, you know, now for praise the good, you know, and that mentality, the way human in general, we will get, you know, when somebody they do good and do everything nice, so it do one mistake, we forget everything we a good thing we that person do. Me na that type. Now that spirit they are not get, you know, a lot of people at Wasabi, you know, would they get at loggerhead because of that. Because when something happen way evil or way bad by one person, and then they cover up everything way the person be don't do way good, you know, because nobody is perfect, you know, because I know say one day I will do mistake. Let person not just cover all the good what I don't do, and no totally focus on the mistake what I don't make. So Mr. President, you did it today, tomorrow you not go there. If you do good thing, you go want let them talk about that. So likewise, the same thing. Where somebody don't do good thing, as long as not for the interest of the country, we need to identify that. Okay? All right. I'm done with that. So my advice to young people. Last week, I'll be talking about the decision about your family planning. You know, where it's very, very necessary for give you a future where it will be different from what you grew up in. So today, I connect them again to a statement where I see today where they do me reading and one book, you know. The man talk about decision. It's a decision, now they decide wealth. It's a decision where you make today, now go decide wealth. So I want to sit down quietly and continue for focus on what you tomorrow want be. If you sit down within inside you as a young man, whether you in a college or whether you dey trade, whether you dey ride Okada, in the quiet night, sit down by put paper and pen. What you want be tomorrow? Tomorrow I mean in the future. What you want be? As you say you want be this person, then you begin for find out what they make I go waiting give me the authority for I reach to that point where I don't say now I want tomorrow. When you do that, you get a clear understanding which path you want to follow. As a result, you will make the decision where you follow that. You know? Sometimes you would sit down and find out how people are so good for being criminals. It's because then they do their assignment. Then they sit down and make a decision. How they go thief. So that when person come tomorrow for can't find out, they're not going to know how they thief. Now the same thing you for do if you want to achieve good thing. Sit down and decide. Make plans. Now if you want to be good person tomorrow, you will allow somebody for tell you say, oh, the thief they want thief, they want to hold me, so now for go dance for me. If they kill you, that plan where you get, you know, will get a more. If they broke your foot today, that plan where you say you want to be this person tomorrow, you don't go be that deal. Because all this reason why all they run out for fella somebody, you know, where it don't thief the country, where it don't destroy things around, then where they want for investigator, it tell you say go. You not get dream? You not get future plan? If you get future plan, then your future plan give you that outline, say, now so thing you need for do before you reach it tomorrow. Go dance for somebody so that you go win tomorrow, go get a good family, go get a good job, go get a good paying job. For run for somebody in the street. Now it go make you rich and that. Now this now the question we for begin ask ourselves. If you get that mentality today, you go able for question the authority where they can at your area for let you vote for them. No, let you not give you one peg a pack, then you jump up, yeah, I support you. One bag rest, yes, I support you. All of a sudden you begin to find out, say, when you be make you can, you not put down, say, one bag rest where politician they give you, now it will make you reach that feature. As a result, you will ask a question. Anytime you make a decision for like do something, ask yourself, why you they make that decision? If you know the reason behind your why, then you will run for support that person there. Because when you get that mentality, you will begin to ask questions. Papa, try the way you can, you tell we say na so thing you go make. You be say you go make bridge for this community. Where the bridge? Why you want to vote for you again next time? Una left for dance. Una left for sing. Rather, una begin for ask question. Una for only sing and dance when they don't do what they be promise you for do. You don't want to see anybody where they play sports be a spectator at the same time. You don't ever see anybody where they play soccer. It's map na corner back they clap for and compete. Hey, this Maya is a Yusuf is a play ball where they jump. No, rather in hide by the ball where get I pass to the other person till they score. So now for begin put you here by your future and you here by the thing the way the people have been done promise una for do. When you get this mentality, you get, believe you me, just exercise this. Try this few months. Try these few months. Go sit down at your corner. If you're not able to read and write, think of 3 things that way you want to accomplish before the year they end. Because the moment you think about that, anybody where you come across, now that you plan day, now it go make you talk to that person the way how you they talk to that person. If you don't say you want to achieve this, then you for look at what thing will make you achieve them. Would that they responsible for like achieve them? Would that they been don't work that work a day, say they achieve them? When you outline this strategy, then you go able to work as small from meet that person, go that side, read small, study something, so that you go achieve that plan day. You know, one day see anybody we want make a big married. He grab today, say today I'm a big wedding. No, they make plans. How they begin for save money, how they begin for buy things there, how they begin for now the same thing you for do for your life. Everything now about you for make them personal. You know, let for jump for let other man succeed while you they still languish in pain. Making your plan where it will make you succeed. Is this man why they help? Is it lying at the bridge for la rich was our rich? If not going at the bridge, my brother, not kill himself because na ponatio. Na ponati. I just lost family members, last month. 2 of them. One died, the other one they left Freetown for go bury him now just after Mashakadai he get accident, the motor car flip, and he died. So 2 bury now will be get at hand. But guess what? The pain what I been get last month is totally different from what I don't get today now. Because time don't begin the laughs already. He's gone. They are gone. I don't begin forget about them small. Now so you life today. If you want begin to run for people, we see them kill you. Boom. Now that time no more wait and kill. Now you go say, hey, yeah, and I be good person. After that, you are gone, my brother. So make a plan for yourself. The decision what you make today, now you go make you enjoy that future. If you make bad decision, tomorrow you go cry. If you make good decision, tomorrow you go laugh. So spend your time for make that good decision. Would they spend so much time for Kongosa? Would they spend so much time for bring people in down? When you don't spend time by yourself, for let you understand what's how you forgo tomorrow. Do ya young people? Do ya? Because now we get the future. Now when I get the future, so for let that future better, yourself for better. How you for better? Now you for begin for make that plan so that you go make steps. You know what tell me say you want to be a good politician, then you know want to go school. You know what tell me say you want to be a lawyer, then you need to find a way how you go law school. You know what say you want to be a doctor, then you don't get no plan for study hard for no more about science and math so that you will be a doctor. So decision where you make today, now it go benefit you tomorrow. So I want let's sit down keenly and plan, not depend on politicians. Politicians, they will for only depend on them for policies. So now it make us say you for the ask question. If then come, they tell you say that social thing they want to do. Now that's you for the ask them. You know, so tell you where they listen today, where you make that plan. Now you go be the deliverer of your community tomorrow. Please, when I understand, when I ask people why they ask you for like vote for them, why then they ask you for them support them. And then after that, you ask yourself, why I for support this person? Why I for follow this person? Is it in line with what I will achieve tomorrow? If it's not in line, my brother, no, come on now, wait and broke your foot now. You want to suffer that pain. Word for the wise is quite sufficient. Thank you so much, Triple A.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, caller, they live on air. You name and side call from, please.
Yeah, I need to talk to.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first thing I want to do with this FCTC Council Hall with an open. You make mention because I read a lot of people they try for speculate as to why make the president no goody and they try for castigator and talk all kinds of stuff. But you make it clear in your opening before when you started it, you said the president go for the opening for the King Hospital, which was a project of the former president. Nobody knows the reason why the president did not attend this other event or program. So for them to speculate, I think it's an error to do that. They cannot speculate. They don't know. So if you know something, you need to find out why. That's the best thing they're supposed to do instead of speculating. They don't know why, because the president did attend a program that was set by the former president. So if you don't attend this one, nobody knows. So the best they can do if they want to find out, let them go check the Ministry of Information and find out from them. They can go contact Alpha Saidu, because when they do strategic communication, they can able to give them information. But for they come out and just say and talk all kinds of things about the president, it's not right. They need to find out. And secondly, the whole good thing, but I hope say they will get 24 hours electricity and water and the maintenance like what you talk about. Now, the other thing is, Mike, no, but one thing we observe, and they blame this government. Leone is supporting government for getting do what they're supposed to do, because they know what they're supposed to do. The people who elect them, they know what they're supposed to do. You don't need to tell them what to do, but they can just give me 2 cents, because I don't say a long time ago that they need to do stuff. Once you do stuff, they're not going to be too much talk. If you just go talk, you need to do things, it won't make any sense. But when they try to put all the blame on this government, it don't make sense to me. Because the past, they dictate what happened in the present, and the present already inform the future. The past, they don't listen nothing, they left empty buckets with holes in it. So when they took what I said, all it in the leak, they were able for patching. So that's the problem. And then they talk about what the past can do as far as light concerned, nothing. What they do as far as in the hospital and concerned, nothing. What they do as far as water concerned, nothing. They can take everything now and put it on these guys' their head. If they do something and these guys don't come and pull them, they will hold them responsible. But then for put them all on the same shoe, they don't blame the past as well as these guys there for not able to take care of their responsibilities. But for all the days they come on, this government this government that, this government that, what did the whole government do? What's not the foundation where they put down for the government to work with? They are telling me. They are showing what young people who don't the government 30-35 years. What they don't do for that country? Where these guys then come in just 3 years, they don't destroy. They also can't correct them 35 Malays, where they don't pour, as we can pour in 3 years. Let's be realistic, man. It's give them kudos because the things are the same, But the people they can't talk to. They can say this government is responsible for the chronic decay of salon paper. Then assess their conscience. When you look back and see what the past do to the country, what make this guy they find themselves in that kind of situation. They all are the same. What in the past do? Nothing. Not doing light, they're not doing water. Do it through the boss for no you can say the public road. Now road people in the eat. Now road and they sleep and on the way come. Now road the people in the syrup and the school. So you don't understand what these things that these guys can talk about. It's all politics. Try for the other group so you can come back inside and do the same in the crap what they do. So that's what I live in another country there. This kind of try to blame down one day where you can say the same thing. There's nothing for the people there. Just talk. I will do this, I will do that. Yeah, nothing. We are coming now at the same nonsense. So look at the mirror or look at the crystal ball and let them tell you what they see. So just to come and talk. This guy in a lie, this guy in a this guy in a that. You don't know what you want to do. Yeah, that's what can fix the problem. We do nothing. 12, 15 years, 35 years, 40 years. We can't fix it in 10 years. All this is they're so full of crap. But that's how the system holds us alone because the other people are really devoted to the country. All they care about is their pocket. Nobody don't want the government as alone for the past 50, 65 years. What they think about the country. All they care about is they put money in their pocket, line them pocket up. When they can't come out with them, go there. Some of them associate them come on office overseas. They go die there. They go sit down there. They forget us alone. They don't live any comfortable life. Then people in a program and dance and salon when they glorify them. That's how they are even so they can make me vex. Now we don't understand the system of salon, now something of a brainwash. They know what will happen, but they gloss over it, like say, and see them. But most people can see clearly now because they see, they know what will happen in that country and continue to happen. So let them listen. Do so. That's my contribution, sir.
Okay, before you go, Ayo, because it's like most of the time on this particular topic, because now you give it two like conflicting statements. One, you say people when they talk against this government, now they talk about the past. Then you also say again back, the present back now they do anything for fix the situation. That's where me come in, where if water throw na grown and you were hired, then say the person will be the cleaner, now so you just left the water. You come, you the jump them. At least what we're trying to say here, make we see them they put an effort for clean the water, if not the mop self or the rubber or the whatever for take for wipe the water, let us see something is being done. But if we not see anything being done and we cannot say, okay, now this way for just to say, oh, now that one and the way we don't come out. That's why they are not there anymore. They don't come out, they don't go. They not did it. I mean, the people then say, no, una not better for we. Una come out say. And then say if, snake be done bet you before and you see an attribute of something, the waka like bilolo and all those things, with you by snake na ground, you've no one's scared or you know one for raising the alarm, then at the end of the 5 years now Yabaku can say, oh, now so they why I not do nothing. But I think it's just right if even we fail to call to order, which some of we never fail to do, if even we fail for call to order the past one them, then we see something where they happen now, we supposed for still raise the alarm, say this that is going on is not right, because waiting do you know right. We need light, we need water, we need things that they want to do, they are doing it. That's the thing we for able for recognize. The thing where they want to do, nobody is stopping them to do it. But the thing we for benefit we as a nation, that's what they're not giving us. And then they try for raise alarm bot. Yes, the one that will be they then do kaput, they not do nothing. They're not there anymore. Then why now then we put now for make we life better. And if they are not doing it too, I think we just right to make we raise alarm.
Of course. Let me say, the one who didn't know that you don't know the same crap. You know, I'm not taking them out of it. They are the same thing. We are just recycle. You know, they're the same thing. If they have to come out there, you know, they come out there, all the one and come back in the scene. They're the same thing. Because they not let the country at heart. You know, I never said they don't want to do something. They never like to. They're the same thing. You know, anything Stephanie will say that they do, probably administrative. You don't see any tangible things that what they do for where they create an impact on the people's lives. They do nothing. I'm not saying that they do something. I know the president said that they do something. I say that the same thing themselves they do. You know? But for people who know for just a bend and say for all the ills that happen over the years in the country, their responsibility, let me fight back against. This is a responsibility as a whole, but they're all. Because if the one ever did it before, I'm not saying the last one, the one that did it before the last one and before the last one, if they had laid the foundation where the country, they lay down in a system where the country they go by, we know for the different situation where they can so. And the corruption will have been minimized, you know, and the development will have been the talk of the day. But none of them, since independence, had that vision to put that country first. All of them, their interest was getting rich, and out of when they got out of power, they wrangle over civil surrender. Some when they will not go, they come back. You know, they give us a lot. Where they will not feel because the way amenities they drain of the country, last no day, what no day, they can live there because they can afford it. So they go overseas, go live there. The people suffer. That's why the people only they go live overseas where they get all the comfort. The ordinary man on the street suffer. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying these ones are better than the last one. They're all the same. They're all the same people. They're different. You know? Then change them and they for bring this one and for do something better. But what have they done? They're doing the same thing the older ones were doing. And when this one come out, other one in Candy, and the same dance when they can dance, my brother. Trust me. The salon politics were certainly wrong for years. People in the Solomon and people in the like that, they enjoy that because if the men like that, we will allow the people in the for the mass day like that for so long. It's been too long, my brother. It's been too long. How many people in our country, all the resources, arable lands, you know? Come on now. Right. It was smart, it was smart. Okay.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Let's call it live on air. Your name and who side you call from, please.
Oh, this is Nasanu. I call from Wayo. How are you, pa?
Good. You get 7 minutes every time contribution.
I mean, no good with this 7 minutes self to You're not clever, man. Now, one thing I did remind you no more. So they be the discuss, be they say, then guy, the president's government, we go take auditors outside and go audit for them for was it 4 parastate or 4 ministries? What they discovered, say the past government bears about $4 million. Is it $1 million or $2 million at that time?
$2 billion. $2 billion.
$4 billion. I still reflect you, but I say this man a clever man. Who never go past government? They what? They go pay. They go pay. What? Is it in 30 days or what is it? Now talk just lost again. Then it what again? Now you remember back the last time you say we want to see this white paper. When they go implement it, you want to see. I just get a better source, but if I'm in case and one man, what they work in a bank of salon, what it's up for tell me, say, man, you say that they don't know. Say that they avoid. I say, really? It's not a minute, tell you. Not in a bank of salon here. That white people would be a report. So, man, they that this present government who is well managed in the world a lot. They did it. So, then I'll be civil servants. Will not be private people. I say, really? Say, yeah. Say that they don't know. Say the only way we want to fight this thing for just, silence the former president. Which they silence and get rid of them and get around the solve and that's it. You say, if you could remember, I make the president be toxic.
I want all this way they say and speculation and not just want to make we try for story.
I know. I said the time for confirm. The time for confirm that. So the man tell me, say, I make the president be, they recommend, say, they don't ban nobody for holding for public office, hold down the killing spirit. If they feel, say, what there are white people, they come over, they execute their own plans. People a day, they pay for that, my brother. They for ban people from public offices. They for ban people a day. If possible, they for ban so for life. But how long you just come and say they already ban for men and no affect people in political ambition because no, you are not ready to fight corruption. You are not ready. The woman from California, they talk that this guy, I don't think he's serious to fight corruption. I don't think so. If he's serious, that statement is not going to come. For say, no, the commission will not pay the commission. The commission don't bring inquiry. They don't tell you what I say. That's also for the. No, don't do that.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Timbuktu say Inget Patina Trump Tower. I don't know that they invite to. Just make cook out this caller quick. Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Yes, sir. I'm named John. I call from London.
Yes, John. You get a platform. It's a contribution.
Yes, sir. Watching Mr. Ayo been talk. I find out say the right thing now he talk. The reason we can talk so is because when the country don't do for almost 59 years, the previous government did not do anything way serious or way make the government or the structure of the country destroy. The one the way they come for chemical, they get forget a time, they get for plan. If they get investors and self-investors, then they self get for take time because the investors can get other projects the way they go on for do. The only thing we want for talk is make we give the government chance, make we ask question them why they need do so, than we criticize. That are the only thing and the me feel say callers there with the talk, they get for consider. But if you criticize the government, we just do 2 or 3 years for make you do what in 59 years work for don't do. If I don't say all right, we don't forget patient. Make we ask the government now so that we say so. So if we not do them or they not do them, when election come, we pull them come out. We just get for give chance. And the lights business, I don't know the reason why they not come to the West, meet them different electrical companies, them, talk with them, make them go invest, make them run the system. Because like London, so we get French company, EDF, when then they provide light for London. So if they come, they can take people and care and go. The people them, like they will forget the system on their own. Then we go get ship with it run our time when just a period of time. And inside the electricity will be get before the power station like King Tom, you get Black Hole Road, Falcon Bridge, all that and they how manage to say the station and they them broke down. I can't understand and many governments come out because even the country as if they want to, they only run in debt. They take company, the company can't do work for them, they put a particular time, say inside 10 years, then they go pay the money. They're gonna inside 10 years when they pay the money, that's it now it's up to the government for say wanna continue for run them or we they run them. But the government back again, they do things like na money business, 940 before. Then come the day not to money business first. If we're able to convince them and come, they can install their system and they self can run them. And I believe that you run them efficiently. But when the government they make like before attack come, we got to pay for it before it come. No. The Canada West, they talk to the companies them, say that social project you want, that you able for stipulate or for put a particular time where they go able for pull their own money. Then we see them water no dey, light no dey. Even the Lunge Bridge self how they talk self. Without light, the Lunge Bridge can't function. The light and the water are the most important thing. So for let's try no more for by the government and try to get direct contact. I don't know if the government they listen to this type of program where they talk. Because if they listen, I believe say at least they were able for take what they talk into consideration. And that's the moment for talk. So thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We're done for today. Before I go, I just want to more small pan this particular one way about the previous as against the present. I want to more pan small before I go. Based on two basic amenities, where now light and water. Based on them two basic amenities, then they, I think, say, even if nothing not been there, yeah, we go use now Bathurst as a case study. When Bathurst not been get light, even though they become under fire sale, they say 200 years or whatever, Bathurst lights not be ever good. At the end, the minister being goody, and then be care go a transformer for the people in there. And for the first time, then we get light. We can might as well say for 59 years, they not get light one day. So then choose not for getting light because waiting do, they not be don't ever get light today. Right? The light will get in a salon, not able for serve the purpose we light for the our country. It depends on who's you there. Now you go able for both say you get good electricity. And you good electricity, it comes short during 24 hours. You can never they say 7 days, you not get blackout. It's difficult to see. And right now, we get a prepaid system where you they pay first before then give you the service. You they pay first before then give you the service. We all the talk and I. So if we are complaining, say lights not there, if we dey complain, say light no dey, I think say, or should we just come and sit say, oh, na APC na they make light no dey so. Na APC na they make light no dey so. The person will not get any power for do anything for we now. Now they for council don't they say that they make lights no dey? Whereas you be the plan for CAM. You be get a campaign team for CAM. I think there are certain things that they will for learn. When are they listen to analysts them about why make them think say the Trump administration fail? Then say when it been reached for term for do the handing over, the transition. The Trump team at that time, we for take over from the Obama team. The Trump team, nothing. They have nobody ready. They have nobody ready to be briefed. They have nobody ready to say, okay, this now yeah you meet we. Now so and so will be done do. Now this and that and that and that. And that's the culture, that's the system in the United States. So when you they come in, then they explain to you, say, now so we be done do. Now yeah we be done make. Now so we be done do. Now so it's supposed to be. When a pandemic strike, now so. You will find out, say, then pinpoint on natural crisis and all the pandemic and all this thing. We see, say, when even the hurricane hit, the Trump administration not get any clue how to respond. Even FEMA go did and all these things, they not get how to respond because waiting do when the time become for transition, they have a long time. You see, from now where they don't say Joe Biden don't, then get to January. We everybody for preparing team, we all man for the land, now the job and everything. Because waiting do, they want forget a smooth transition. So you way they come in, you go understand how for carry on business as usual. In Sierra Leone, we don't have that. We don't. Nobody know even hand over from the, even if right now this present administration with the let's say next election another party win. Then the other party they win self not even want to make their way in office again. They just want to go straight into office and this that. No. What's in the plan on the plan? Which one for tell we say, even this administration, but always they say, oh, na 11 years. Waiting na be the plan we then get. Waiting na be the vision for Sierra Leone. I'm not talking about the manifesto. Not in a black and white. Waiting na be the plan we then get say, when we take over, light, it don't live forever, na problem. But this is what we're gonna do. Waiting at this, waiting at that, waiting at this. To the Minister of Finance, bread and butter. When income now, the bread and butter, the explanation begin the day. Waiting at bread and butter. Before, Mamiya bombing cookery, no waiting. In just one for no say, you buy 3,000 cookery, fish day and everything. Na bread and butter. But now, it is saying a job, na bread and butter and everything. But at that time, it not be the talk show. What am I trying to say here? Now, this is not the reason we, the politicians, them, not able to get we for speak one language. We understand, say, the one that will be did them bad. That's why they're not there anymore. We understand that. But waiting at the preparation, with this present administration be don't get before then they come. Every time the president can tell you, say, we hit the ground running. You know what that mean? When you hit the ground running? That means you be don't prepare. Say, as a land, as me foot touch ground, and not the land for waka. We hit the ground running. Running towards what? Development? Or the direction, when they say a new direction, it's like an opposite direction for we the people. It's not that when we're here, we try to say, oh, when this administration do well, we dey talk her. When they put on a table like we talk her. But light, the other day, I don't forget what to be the talk we Everybody don't talk on when me say, I say power until we get power. I think now they talk about the youth and their unemployment. Now say all they talk the way and they talk it fine. But until we get power in Sierra Leone, until we get energy, all the way through they talk now for nothing. I talked an idea the other day. What to do? Because the life of the economy, the life of the citizens, everything they on power. We have cheap labor. You can't fall through on that. We get cheap labor. How much would they talk now the other day? 600,000. Nine at the minimum wage for a month. When me say, Amos, if you want plate, I'm saying in 4 weeks. Every week, 150,000. Imagine, 150,000 per week. If we bump the money now, let's say $15. $15 now somebody they work per week. You think, say, if we get proper energy in Sierra Leone, that one go create jobs? Well, how much factory do you think, say, they Guinea? How much? What you do? Because light did it. Sustainable one too. He did it. I'm not saying, they get blackout because we all, at one point in time, we'll be down the Guinea. But go compare waiting with the go through Nas alone. Why you feel, say, all them factories and then they survive the? So imagine now we have $15. $15. Now they pay for a week. I don't even know how for break down they don't save. For say 5 days. Then at $3 per day. Person work 8 hours. You pay $3 per day. A factory come, think say that day for say it go change? You don't think so? You don't think say it go change big time? And there's another thing. I just want to deal with electricity today. There's another thing where the EDSA, then they rip we off. We not even they notice. People that are supposed to ask relevant question will just come on social media and they talk. What to make me they able for explainer because Mrs. F I pay light bill na salon. Mrs. I get meter to me name na salon. When I go salon, when the things as he say, they work fine, I went to Usai, the headquarter. I go ask question. I say I want to talk to a manager. Because I have something that I need them for make them explain to me what's happen. They explain to me. And at that time, now I begin to say, well, this is not right. At that time, it was waiting 50 kilowatts. 50, where it go round up like to around 50,000 or whatever. Where you go above that, 50,000. When you go above that, then they charge you almost 2.5 times. They say you don't come out tier 1. You don't go to another tier. So they expect you, they expect you for get you hose and no use lights. Currently in Sierra Leone, lights are luxury. Lights, na luxury in Sierra Leone. Because I don't care how much bulb you get, how much waiting. Right now, they expect you for use 25,000 Leone's lights. Then they expect you for use. Because as soon as you cross over from 25,000 Leones, where you put 26,000, that 1,000 don't come on top. That 1,000 they qualify for tier 2. It don't come up at tier 1. So you go ask yourself, say, now who do they make the decision here? Who do sit down for say, on which they're able to say one bedroom, How much bulb then get? Waiting are the amenities the way they get inside there for make them go able to survive. For just buy one, then fall under tier 1. At that time, the campaign say they make a 100,000 or even to 500,000. If you cross them, then you go to waiting to the tier 2 where then go charge you 2 times. But no, every day then they bring and can down. Every day, rumor gets it now say they even that 25,000, they even want out and not to 10,000. And even at that, the light is not there. And we still not for talk. Eh? I don't think say right to. I don't think. The sad thing in Sierra Leone, now because when people come out for speak, then they take and say, oh, na hooligans, then na thugs them, na this them, na that them, when they come out. But these are the kind of things we go protest for. These are the kind of things. So we the people where they do the genuine work, where they pay the genuine one, where they suffer for her. Not to ACC tell we say they go to the EDSA building, go catch an entire racket in. Not to the same thing I talk now, I say, then they still blame the people because they don't want to do their job. Today, lights no day. Every time when the second ship they left Sierra Leone, people they suffer for lights, but heads are still in the lie. And we still not for say nothing. Go on social media, call you people in a tongue. There is no lights. Because the other ship no day. Bumbuna can't power Freetown. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Bumbuna can't power Freetown. Whenever they say a season can they say, oh, make the other ship go because waiting do this one ship able, Bumbuna go send. But every time when the other ship can it's better. Until they're not able for pay the ship, then you can see them turn the lights off. Even though they don't collect the money now we are. So don't get a serious problem. Serious one. Serious one. And if you get a business in Sierra Leone, you will be as much concerned. I'm not talking about, say, oh, where you people and they call you, because mostly we can only say, oh, nah, lie, then they lie. Oh, then just one. Get a business in Sierra Leone. Eh? Get a business in Sierra Leone. Get some. Something I not ever do. Mika, where I reach salon, I go show you some things them. I go show you waiting me get for go, the extra mile I get for go, how many money I be get for spend for do waiting. Just for able to get sustainable electricity. That's also is supposed to be. And I know council don't know, they say, if APC we don't do them, and they were enough for be this trainer now. No. I make they don't go. I make they try for all them accountable. For all waiting them we do. When are the wrong things them, now the country. We're supposed to hold them accountable. We're not forgive them a free pass. No. But they know they again, I know council don't just they blame. Now the one the way they do now, waiting they don't put in place. Say when we come, when we transition, when we come, we're gonna hit the ground running. And then the president they always tell we. What's it they don't run with? But say, oh, then they take 22% of the GDP, then put on free quality education. Free education, okay, the quality, they get question. And they go with you for safe. Are they tonton with you inside Waterloo? Are they tonton with you? Or I bring you cancer inside the CBD area. That tonton with you, they make you see. Make you see school. Make you see school playground. Until, for Ed Sayon, I always talk and I just hope say one day we will get a team. Let we sue EDSA. Let us sue EDSA. Let's get a team, we sue EDSA. Come here to ask few people and then they agree. And they talk every day. Let's get a team, we sue EDSA because then they take we money, then they give you the light. Then they give you light, then they give you bad light. They could say me this so on a candle. Every other week I get for the buy security light. How long Padawandi? How long? You go get people and say, oh, well, if I just find solar. Who say defender? Solar is not cheap either. It's not cheap either. But how long Padawandi? They not damage your property, then go do this, then go do that, then go do that. That and the lights no more. For going out by the water. The zeal where them begin for Lunge Bridge. If not that zeal, let them begin for light. Sustainable light. Because daddy God. All the transformer where they go and give. Now the source. Who say the lights come on? Now the ship. So maybe they don't go and give transformer now. Every people them now, they get enough power. The ship not able to generate any better thing again. Because now all man they soak. But if we not correct the source for lights, that's alone. Hey, we see the worker, then do say, now so then go. Other one then come back and they say, oh, now not talk. Now the one then they will come out. Then how would be now? Light, water, healthcare system. Make you see that one day they work in a country. Let's see if people go they sit down, they say bribe a body. Because companies will flow. Companies go flow. For me to go turn the tea for that bakery, what's in the happy now? But say the people will not be understand. Keep Bokwe as them. Even Debulol he said they not get lights today. So I think, my dear, may God help us alone. But what are we trying to say? We not glorify the past. The past hurt so bad. Now me could suffer so now. But the reason why we get this now, the reason why we get this now, now because we expect them forgive waiting the past fail forgive. So I don't think say it's just right. For me who can't see them, we talk about the past way, they don't fail already. Accountable, yes, we should hold them accountable. White paper, everything we should. But you go just, how can I put this? You don't eat? No, I don't eat it. And that person will for be give me it, they will not give me. But you get somebody now will forgive you. You still say that the person will forgive you today. Like how they change the lives in Bathurst. And so one let them change everything. We're not going to pick and choose. Bathurst not be get well, let them not get them. But if they get them, then we all get the good one. That's all we're saying. I just want to clarify that side. We'll come back. We not go ever done for talk this talk until we get them right. So we not go ever done for talk the talk. Like I said, get a business in Sierra Leone, and you go really know waiting people and they go through. Ask anybody who get business in Sierra Leone. Ask them. You gonna wait in and they go through. What's in a property where lights don't well? Look the park yonder. God help us. Saturday don't come. We'll take a rest. But we'll there back on Monday. Sunday tomorrow. Make a rest body. Monday back, we will come well energized. Omar from Minneapolis says, Triple A the victory, you make it a smile. Tell God thank you, just come out to work. Much love to you again, Bobo Labo. I see you as you say you don't come. Welcome. Necessary. Timbuktu say there are things you could fix as you hit the ground running. You can't keep on making excuses why you can't do your job. Inches on the past. I will tell us, you say they all are the same. They don't care. Make we not fool we self. Okay. But we not go left for talk. We will still talk. We will still talk. Yeah. Hey, salon. Sometimes now we no more like salon. A lot of people can ask people, what do you see pan salon ba? The man don't give up, but some of you will not give up. Will not give up. If you should give up now, finally. No, so. Hey, go there back on Monday. Get yourself a good weekend. Rest well. And get all the energy you need for start a brand new week. May God bless Salon. May God bless you. May God bless Sarah Network. May God bless we all. And we go stay alive, just like within the song say. Till we meet again. Triple A say, Tata.